Today, I couldn't sleep because I couldn't get over Nara's perfect kimchi video.
I realized that I had a head of Napa cabbage in the fridge and hadn't made kimchi in a while, so I decided to go downstairs and do exactly that.
So I decided to be inspired and try making kimchi all by myself for the first time in my life.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Let's taste test Nara's versus my Korean mother's kimchi.
Okay, you guys know I have to go all out and do this. I'm gonna try to make kimchi just like the way Nara did and the way she looked. Before we get started on Nara Smith's recipe, and by the way, she didn't put any exact measurements on her video, so I'm just kind of going by the visual reference here. But my mother-in-law did say the way Nara made it is actually pretty authentic. And very real to how a lot of Korean mothers make it. However, it is a very simplified version. If you do have a little bit more time, there's just a few more ingredients that go into it, which is the difference between Nara Smith's recipe and I would say like a more traditional Korean kimchi recipe. But props to Nara for the authenticity. I thought that was really cool that my mother-in-law said that.
First, I chop up my cabbage into small pieces.
Quarters. I don't know what I'm doing. This. The Nara Smith cabbage and my mother/mother-in-law's cabbage. Here goes nothing. Ah! I'm gonna put a plate on it like she did. And we're gonna let this baby sit. You guys help. All I did was cut cabbage and salt it, and I'm already tired. Oh, Jesus. Okay, now we're gonna make the sauce. Okay, I give up on this method. This is what I'm gonna resort to. 1, 2. I'm gonna sprinkle in some sugar. Just gonna mix this together. It's definitely not the paste that I'm used to seeing.
Now that I've tried the Nara's kimchi recipe, it's time to try the Korean mother's kimchi recipe. And just like I dedicated this to Nara by staying in Nara mode, which was freaking hard. Now, as I try out the Korean mother's recipe, it's time to go Korean mother mode.
Okay, I'm excited. This is more my mode. Let's get on it. Korean mother recipe. This is a mix of my mom's, my grandma's, my mother-in-law's, just kind of culminated together. So it should be good. We'll see. we could do it the real, true Korean on my way and mix on the floor. Doing the kimchi squat. Even though this bowl's so small, it's not really necessary, but again, the full mode, you get what I'm saying?
Looks good. Smells good.
Woo! Okay, can you try one? Matchstick?
Oh, very gingery. That's good.
I thought it was kind of gingery too.
What do you think?
Whatever, I don't care.
Man, it's good.
Okay, I made the Korean mom batch, but I don't know if I did a good job. Okay. Korean, mixture of Korean mother's recipes, kimchi. I'm nervous. You guys, I was so upset because I worked so hard and I planned so hard to make both batches of kimchi, and I felt like both of them just tasted meh. And I don't even know if I followed the recipes accurately enough. So I called my mom and my mother-in-law to ask. And apparently you're not supposed to put in that much ginger. I did not know that. So I was really upset and really sad. And I was just like laying on here, like, just like, what am I doing with my life? Like, why did I make that video and that kimchi? But my husband reminded me that this is only the second kimchi I've ever made in my life. So he said it only can get better, right, babe? Mm-hmm. And another thing that both my mom and my mother-in-law told me is that even if the kimchi is like meh when it's fresh, which good fresh kimchi is a sign of good kimchi, but they're like, even if it's not that great, they're like, once it ferments, it'll taste good. Like, that's just the magic of kimchi. So it doesn't taste bad. It's just
not bad, but not good.
It's not that flavor that I've gotten from like my mother-in-law's and my grandma's kimchi, which is, yeah. I don't think I did a good job on either. But my husband's gonna do a smell test.
I like this smell, but I think this one's gonna turn out better.
Even though this one has all the ginger?
Yeah. Because it smells more like kimchi.
Oh, actually it doesn't smell that bad.
Yeah, this one doesn't smell as much. It's very light.
Wait, maybe it's not gonna be bad.
I don't think so.
Okay, the final time has come. It has been about 5 days since I have made both of these kimchis, and I kept it out in room temp around 2-ish days. And I don't like it too sour, and I want to be able to eat it for a while. So then I went ahead and put it into our kimchi fridge for about 3 days. So today is the final test, since it's been a few days and it's been meshing all together to see how it tastes. Woo! That kimchi stank! I'll also show you guys visually. You can already tell a little bit of a difference. There is more liquid, obviously, because within the sauce there was more liquid added to this one, so it's a little bit juicier. So it's in a sense almost like brighter red. This one's like a little bit more muted red. It looks still juicy, but maybe a little bit more dry. I will say, I guess for obvious reasons, this one does look more authentic to what you would see in Korean homes and Korean moms making, but I don't know, this one still looks pretty good. So we're gonna try both. First, I'm going to try the Korean mom recipe. And I'm gonna try to dig one out from like the bottom where it was really juiced up. How's the coloring? The texture? Okay, here goes my gingery Korean mom kimchi. Oh my gosh, yeah, the ginger ended up fermenting into the sauce and like, it's not as potent. I think I did a pretty good job with that one. Okay, yes, I would say that's pretty authentic to what you would have in a Korean household. Now, let's try the Nara's. This one is the Nara Smith kimchi. I mean, it looks, I think visually it actually looks really similar. Here's the ultimate taste test. It's not bad, but I think if you were to serve this in a Korean home to Korean people or people who are very familiar with authentic Korean food, I don't think they would say this is considered good kimchi. Now, it's basically more mild. There's a little bit less of a kick or a punch to it. Like, it's spicy, but that like really, I don't know what you call it, like tangy flavor that kimchi gives off, it kind of lacks a little bit. I still think it's good. Like, I don't think it's bad kimchi, and I think it'll get better as it gets more fermented, but yeah, I wouldn't say it tastes authentic. Mind you, like I said in the beginning of the video, my mother-in-law did say the recipe itself, and she watched the video of Nara making it, is still pretty authentic to how a lot of Korean mothers would make it, but I don't think it would be like very popular amongst all the punchens at the table. Oh my gosh, I'm just so happy that this one turned out okay, because I was like, I'm not doing justice for the Korean mom recipe. Anyway, either way, if you are a kimchi lover, I highly recommend trying this out as an activity one day. I think it was kind of fun making it. Filming with it was a little bit stressful, but yeah. And I give huge props to Nara, because I don't even know a lot of Korean Americans, and maybe even Koreans, who make kimchi at home. So the fact that she does, I think it's awesome. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.